What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about points and miles versus cashback. I'll get into the breakdown on what I think is actually better and the reasons why. So we'll get into that in just a second. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And remember that I do a giveaway every single week. So if you want to know about that giveaway, stick around to the end of the video and you'll hear all about that giveaway. So points and miles are very difficult to actually think about here because some people make points sound like they're the most difficult thing in the world. So then people end up going to cash back. A lot of people like cash back because cash is king, right? People love cash back because it's solid money that they can get back. And that's just the way that they look at it, right? But points and miles are actually very beneficial to your financial situation, to your travel costs, to anything you wanted to really go over, you really wanted to gain back from credit cards. So let's get into a little bit of a breakdown, and I'll just give you my opinion on what I think is the best and why I think it's the best. So first, let's start with points and miles. So points and miles, when you think about points, usually you get a large bonus. So when you think of a welcome bonus, you'll get 60,000 points, you'll get 30,000 points, you'll get 100,000 points, 120,000 points, because points are just one metric there. They're just going to be one little thing that you're going to be looking at that can be converted into other things. So the reason why you'll get these 1,000-point bonuses, because it makes it sound like it's more than it actually is, but really they're going to be worth 1 cent per point or 2 cents per point. Never really much more than that, but you're going to get 1 to 2 cents per point. So a great example of this would be the Amex Platinum. So they have a 60,000 point offer, 60,000 membership rewards point offer. Those points can be valued at 1 cent to 2 cents per point. So they're going to be worth about $600 to $1,200. So that's something that's a lot different. It's not just taking the dollars and converting them to dollars. It's taking points and converting them to dollars. So that's something that you have to do, but depending where you spend the money, that's the case. So when you think of rewards from these cards, like say the Amex Platinum card, it'll give you a multiplier for certain categories, for certain spend. Instead of giving you a percentage, it'll give you a multiplier, and you'll have 5 times back, which means if every dollar that you spend, you'll get 5 times. So you'll get 5 points. And when you get those 5 points, those could be valued at 1 cent per point, or they could be valued at 2 cents per point. Another example would be the gold card, the 4 times on dining. You get 4 points, 4 cents. That's how it goes. But the good thing with points is the value doesn't really stop there. Once you hit your multiplier, the value doesn't really stop there. It continues to grow as long as you transfer it to different areas. Like say if you would transfer it to an airline that gives you 2 cents per point rather than 1 cent per point. This is something that you can have a workaround. Instead of getting 1 cent per point, you would get 2 cents per point, and maybe even more than that. So that's something that you can look forward to in points and miles, is that you can always transfer them into different areas and get a better return, a better rate of return. So that's absolutely amazing. And then what you can redeem these points and miles for, you can redeem them for travel, you can redeem them for hotel, you can redeem them for gift cards. You could do a statement credit. You could do a lot of things with these points. And recently I actually went over the Wells Fargo portal. You can check that out to see what you can actually redeem Wells Fargo points for. So now let's look at cashback. When you think of cashback, it's kind of the opposite of what you see with points. What you see is what you get, right? So the welcome offer, you're going to get in dollars, and it's really going to be converted to dollars because they're already dollars. That's what's going to happen. So for example, the Chase Freedom card, you're going to get the Chase Freedom card, and then you can get a $200 bonus with the Chase Freedom card. That's $200 that you don't convert to another method. That's just $200. Now, there are cards that you can do a conversion as well as getting cash back, but that's a whole nother story. So cash back will give you a percentage like the Chase Freedom or Chase Freedom Unlimited, which will give you 1.5% cash back on everything that you spend. But like I said, cash is king, right? So people see cash and they go, all right, this is worth however much. Some people say, you know what, is it worth my time to be able to convert these points that you get into, cash, when you could just take cash and leave it for what it is and not be confused? Yeah, I guess that's true to an extent, but you're getting you're getting points or you're getting cash back. In this case, you're getting cash back and you're getting actual cash and no conversion. The only thing about cash back is it usually stops there. It usually stays at whatever you get. So it's always going to be 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, whatever you're getting back on that dollar that you spend. That's something that I look at and I go, I mean, you don't need for it to stop there. Now, it's not every card. Just like I said, it's not every card, but it doesn't make sense for it to stop there. You're limiting yourself to the amount of money that you can get back. If you're already going to travel, if you're already going to do something else, and you can find a way to transfer points to other cards and get more of a return, it makes more sense. So cash back, the fact that it usually stops there is kind of upsetting to me. So you do have cards, from what I understand, the City Double Cash card does this, where you can convert it to thank you points, and that's something to where you can change those thank you points into something that may give you more of a return. So that's something that's definitely good, but then again, you still have to go through the points and miles method. You have to transfer those into thank you points and then transfer those into a different form of redemption, really. So it's kind of a workaround, but if you don't like doing all of those extra things, if that's the reason why you're not getting points or miles, then you're not going to like that, because it's an extra step by converting them to points and then converting them to I don't know, airline miles or so. So things that you can redeem cash back for is all of basically the same thing: travel, hotel, statement credit, gift cards, etc. You can do it on many different things. It's just you may get a lesser value for it because it's cash for cash. You're exchanging cash for cash when they just give you a points amount that you're going to spend, and you'll notice that the point amount will be less than like the cash amount that you would have. So it's I don't know. I feel like points are more like worth it because, one, I'm an analytical person, so I'm okay with doing all of these workarounds, but it's not as difficult as some might think. It's very simple. You literally get the points, and then you could find your methods, and you do your simple research in order to transfer points and change them for different values. So I feel like points and miles are more valuable than cash back. And some people may think different. There are some videos out there where people will say, you know what, cash is king and I'll never go back. But there's also some people that say, you know what, there's a ton of value in these points. Like some points are not even valued at 1 cent per point. Like hotel cards, some of those hotel cards will be valued at 0.5 cents per point. So basically a half a cent per point, or 0.6 cents per point. So that's something that you have to look at and understand exactly what those points are valued at, and then you can do your calculations there. And I don't want to confuse anybody, but I just feel like points and miles are the way to go. Cashback is not the way to go, but if you don't have another form of getting any type of rewards, then cashback is the only option. And then if you can get the City Double Cash and be able to transfer those into thank you points and then go from there, that will be amazing. So I don't want to confuse anybody, so I'm going to stop it right there. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week. And if you want to enter that giveaway, just comment on at least one video for the week, like at least one video for the week, and also be subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you do all those things, and you get one ticket in the hat. But if you want multiple tickets, then just comment on multiple videos. But that's my video, guys. I'm going to have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.